Hey, this Will Holloman. I got little bro with me, Jalen Holloman. We here on the BoatTalk podcast, kicking off. Gonna be chopping it up about the Holloman Challenge today.
All right, man. Welcome back, man, with another episode of BoatTalk today, man. Today's episode features, a pair of the GOAT brothers in the city, man. I got Will Holloman and Jay Holloman with me, man. What's up, my boys? What's going on?
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. What's going on with you boys, man? I want the beginning, man. Let's discuss the beginning, man. I want to know where it all started, man. When was your love for, when did you have your first love of basketball? Like, when and where? Like, why? Like, give me when and why. Like, when did you really realize, like, damn, I really love basketball for real? Well, we're into both of y'all for real, but I want to know yours for sure.
Well, growing up, I was a dirty kid. He wasn't around yet, but didn't really have name brand shoes, clothes. Didn't have a lot of friends at school.
I kind of find that hard to believe, though. You ain't no friends, though. Nah, but you too cool. There ain't no way. You too cool. Ain't no way.
But seriously though, like, I developed a reputation for being good at basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And, that reputation kind of gave me a certain clout.
Okay, I can go for that.
My peers. And I felt like that was, kind of like my only way to kind of be cool back then.
Okay.
Even though that may not have been the case, but, that's what I thought as a child. So
I mean, it's the typical black boy story. Sports usually kind of get you that notoriety.
Right. So once I saw I was halfway decent, I just went all the way in, man. Like, if we gonna be, somebody, we gonna be Will the basketball player. So I just put a lot of time into it from there.
Okay. Who was your so what age did you really start really locking in?
My dad used to take me to the park with him over on 8th Street at the Boulevard. He used to play a lot, so got a chance to see him out there ripping and running, and to see the people kind of respond to him, give him that respect.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, man, I want people to respect me like that too for something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just kind of emulated him, and just kind of went from there.
Okay. What about you, Jay?
With me, we 10 years apart, so coming up under him, I already had the name. I just had to kind of try to live up to it the best way I could. But, bro did his thing in a whole different way. So, I wasn't nowhere near close to how he was with basketball. But I was decent, though, for my time.
Definitely. Yeah, you know. Yeah, don't short yourself, my boy. Yeah.
We're
going to get into that, too, now. Don't worry. I'm on your ass now. Don't get into this. I'm on your ass now. All right, so one more. I want to, Will, what about, tell me about, I was doing a little bit of research. Tell me about, in depth, what willpower athletics is.
So basically, RIP my sister, that's who kind of pushed me, because I was in a spot where I tell people all the time, I had hurt my knee in China, and I had a 23-hour flight, and I almost ain't want the plane to land because I feel like I needed more time to figure out who I was, what I was going to do, what I was going to go into. So I went through a long process of just trying to figure out, what's next. I've been Will the basketball player my whole life, and now I'm flying back from another country with a swollen knee. Like, what do I go into? And it was my sister who told me, basketball is your niche, and it can sustain you even though you're not playing no more.
Yeah.
So I didn't know exactly what avenue to go into, but I think that was a good thing because I went into every avenue.
Yeah.
So I started youth leagues. I started doing things with adults. I started having tournaments. I started doing training. Because I didn't have one direction.
Mm-hmm.
So anything and everything dealing with basketball, I figured I can optimize it financially. So that's what we did.
I like that. I like the way you took that. You took that moment of coming back, not really knowing what you're going to do. And because I see that a lot of players. I see that with there's another, you just reminded me of somebody, KJ Myers, shout out to him. That's somebody that played at the next level and then took the love of the game and then made an organization out of it, flip that around. I love that, man. I like how you did that. So give people if they wanted to do you have people people who invest in you? Do people have they donate? stuff like that? Like, what kind of like is it a charitable organization or
No, I do. I currently just built a partnership with a nonprofit that I'm gonna be doing some stuff with in the near future. But for the most part, as far as donations and things of that nature, that's mostly for the Holloman Challenge.
Gotcha.
This is a big event.
Mm-hmm.
Costs a lot to put it on. So it's kind of mirrored after TPC.
Yeah.
I saw TPC and how they raise money with sponsorships and other things like that. And you got people out there with golf making 2-3 million in a weekend off TPC. So I was like, ain't nobody doing this for basketball. So
you ain't lying.
Let me get some people behind me.
Yeah.
So I just kind of mirrored that, and just just with basketball.
Okay. Now, since we on the beginning, I want to talk a little bit about the Wilson days.
Okay.
I want to talk about your Wilson days. So I don't know about you, but I'm gonna talk my shit.
Yes, sir.
And you being the second all-time leader in the Ville, I mean,
yeah,
I don't think nobody ever hit any of that shit. They'll never hit any of that. So how does it feel, man? Like personally, how does it feel walking around with that title?
It's crazy because like I look at everybody else who in the top 5, and I'm like definitely the smallest person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no, it's just a testament to the work I put in. But more so just not wanting to be that regular guy. Yeah. And that's what I try to tell these kids, like, why you want to be regular? Like, why you want to average 10? Why don't you want to average 30? Why don't you know what I'm saying? Because I just never wanted to be a regular basketball player or just another guy. You know what I'm saying? So plus I love to show off. Back then, basketball was cool. Like I was cool. Like I'm the cool guy.
Especially,
Before
definitely.
social media, like now it's a lot of ways to be cool. Like with social media,
yeah, fact.
A lot of ways. But in my era, without social media, you didn't have too many. Either you was the guy who knocked people out.
Yeah.
Who was quick to fight. Either you was the guy who had the best wardrobe.
Yeah.
Or you was an athlete, or you was a pretty boy.
Or
you could dance real good.
Or you can rank.
Yeah,
or you can rank
dance,
real
or you
can
rank
real good.
But it wasn't that many ways to really be cool.
Yeah.
Back then. So, that's what I did. But yeah, second all time is crazy though. I ain't gonna cap. But
it's dope.
I was really like.
Do you feel like you the go to Wilson?
Wolfson, yeah. I mean, you can make. That's.
I mean, it's only real though.
Yeah.
I kind of dare any Wilson player to kind of debate. You know what I'm saying? Kind of debate that.
I mean, come on now. That's almost like you kind of trying me a little bit.
Okay, so if you going,
let's be real for a second.
Okay, outside of the all-time leading list, do you feel like there's anybody out there that's just as notable?
Wolfson?
No.
Oh,
in
I
Jacksonville
thought you were
during your
Wilson.
time.
Oh yeah. No. I'm not to go to Jacksonville. If I was being honest, and I was honest during COVID, I did a live and I put myself in the top 10 all the time.
Oh yeah.
I had myself like number 9.
I don't think nobody would disagree with that though.
Yeah, I had myself. I
think number 9 is kind of low though.
No, I made an honest assessment of the best basketball players ever come through Jacksonville.
Nah, you better.
And I rated myself like number.
I'd have been saying number 1. I don't give a damn.
Number 8 and 9. But Wilson, nah.
But yeah, Wilson hands down.
Come on.
Hands down. Now, and you Wilson, give me your most, probably the number 1 game. I don't care if you 80 years old, you ain't never gonna forget it. You ain't gonna forget the feeling, the smell, just all of it. Like, this is how you felt, down to your damn fingertips. Like, what was the best game?
That's easy. So, shout out to my favorite player ever, Antonio Lawrence. Red, he was ranked number 1 in the country.
Okay.
He was at Wolfson with me my freshman year. And him, Brad Williams, Berger, like 4 guys transferred to Jackson with Red. Left Wolfson and went to Jackson. And, I was supposed to go to Inglewood, whatever, but I stayed at Wolfson kind of by myself.
Whatever. Well, appreciate you for staying, guys.
Yeah, so they came back to play us the 4th game of the season, and we ended up beating them. And, like for us, we weren't considered a good team. They was considered top team in the state with the number 1 player in the country. And then that's when it was kind of like, that's what propelled me in my game, because it was like, if the number 1 player in the country got to come in here and bow down to me, You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing something right. Yeah.
And even though it was a snapshot, because if you ask me about Red, if you follow my page, first of all, you're gonna know I hold Red in high esteem. But so I know it was just one night. You know what I'm saying? If we play them 7 times, they might beat us.
Every dog have his day.
They might beat us 5 times. But on that night, when history was written, you know what I'm saying, it was my show. So from there, and with the regard I held, it's almost like I felt like I got in a fight with Superman and I beat him up. Because I felt like Red was a superhero. So how you feel about yourself? You just beat up you know what I'm saying? Like you standing over Superman. Like, bro, you.
I feel you on that.
You know what I'm saying? So after that, it's like, bro, I mean, you not Red. You know what I'm saying? So you playing against Terry Parker, Mandarin, Inglewood, Reebok, Reigns. You like, y'all aren't Red. Yeah. That's my hero.
Fact.
And there he
and I done already,
so,
I done conquer him. Yeah.
And like I said, it ain't me saying I'm better than Red. It's just after that happened, it's like, man, mentally,
I was talk shit to him about that one game.
Red, no, I don't talk shit to Red. everybody, because I got too much respect for him. But everybody else, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
I can go for that.
For sure.
I can go for that. And I was gonna ask you what your best teammate was, but I'm assuming it was Red.
By far. Because I mean, I think people don't understand the non-social media era of life. So for us to go to Indiana, for example, to nationals when we was 15 and under, and everybody in the gym saying, which one of y'all named Lawrence? I don't think people understand the magnitude of stuff like that. Because how the fuck, like, we in Indiana. Yeah. And they like, which one Lawrence? Which one of y'all named Lawrence? Like, these are, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy without social media.
Yeah, hands down. That's what I say. It was like, if you was known back then, especially in that type of time, like you said, that's all word of mouth. That's, you know what I'm saying?
All word of
mouth. That's all word of
mouth.
Like,
and now, you know, you got a lot of people, you follow their page or whatever, they can post what they want to post. And you can honestly, like, I feel like if I had a child or if I was invested in a child, I can create a superstar. Yeah. Right? Yeah. With the right posts, paying the right people, like, hey, take a picture with him, like, or calling coaches, like, hey, send him an offer. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Because, like, the game done got so dirty. Like, I got a I don't even know if I should say this, but I got a homeboy. He a big-time AAU coach up in the DMV. And, for example, like, he'll shoot an assistant coach something from a big-time school, like, let's just say Texas. Like, hey, call him, give him an offer. You see what I'm saying? Now, what Texas offers somebody in basketball, what the other small D1s around that area gonna do? They gonna offer shit. Texas offer somebody in our area. Let's give them a call. You know what I'm saying? So the game done got so. It's not necessarily like you got to be good. Like if you can pay for followers.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Get their name up. You can really just throw their name out there in a lot of stuff. Like it's a lot of ways.
This is a lot more easier now. The accessibility is a lot more easier. Yeah, if you want to be big time. Like I said, you can just come out of nowhere with 100,000 followers. Nobody don't know what the hell you do. And, you know what I'm saying? Nobody don't have a clue. I say it all the time, even with some of the girls on Instagram. I'm like, I don't know what this lady. I know she got a regular ass job, but she got $100,000 followers.
But they somebody though.
They somebody else. You right about that.
It's in this era.
Yeah.
So like I said, with Red being in the era before social media and getting to that level, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's dope. Now, Jay, what about you? Now, give me we gonna give you yours some days. Now, let me ask you this. It's on real. How do you feel how did it feel carrying like the Holloman last name? Like, you ever feel that you had to like live in like the shadow?
No. My father.
Or was the pressure like always there?
No, my father kind of eliminated a lot of pressure for me because he told me, you know, to be myself. He didn't put that pressure on me to be him because he know I couldn't do it. So
damn, that's dope. That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, so he knew I couldn't do that. So you know, you got kids. So
you know, I never really looked at it like that. Like, so
you know, your younger son Mike can't be your older son. In certain areas.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like, I kind of feel like my baby gonna be the star. I low-key gonna feel like
so it's in reverse.
Yeah, it's really
you know, for my father, he kind of was like, okay, you gonna be your own. He seen I had my own personality. Yeah. So he was able to, you know, mold me.
I mean, the expectation was clearly there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know, from my point of view, you know, Like you said, I mean, that was an unmatchable. Like, what more would you? Yeah, what more would you have wanted me to do? Yeah. Like, what more would you have really have wanted me to do? And then plus also, by the time you started hooping, I would say it's probably would you agree? Probably was better, like not better, but more ballers in the city than it was probably when you were hooping. What you think?
Well, I think
it was hoopers all around.
Yeah, it was.
But I mean, I say it might have been a little bit more hoopers on a team.
Yeah. Back
then than it is, like, you know, because I mean, maybe back then, maybe one or two big dogs and the rest of everybody average. I mean, then, you know, by the time you was playing, you had almost a good team. Yeah. A whole squad could be probably like that. You know what I'm saying?
Because your time period at Wolfson specifically, that was probably one of the greatest Wolfson teams ever from top to bottom.
Listen, we're going to get to that too, because I'm that's crazy you even mentioned that. Yeah. That's crazy you even mentioned that. But let me ask you also this. Like, our boy, one of my favorite people at Wolfson, hands down. Yeah. Rosebrock,
yeah, Rosie.
What's up with you guys? Yeah, shout out to my guy.
Man, shout out Rosie.
How was it like, you know, tell the people what it was like being coached by Rosebrock?
He an interesting guy, man. As long as you can just separate the coach from the person, everything is cool. But you got to do that, though.
I like the person, though. But you know what? I never been coached by him.
You never been coached by him.
So you feel me? So I don't know. That is a good point. That is a good damn point. I've never been coached by him, but I do like him as a person.
Yeah, because a lot of guys got wrapped up into the person. They couldn't perform for the coach.
Ooh,
so it's kind of like they got wrapped up in personality and it tricked them off the streets.
I can see it. I can only imagine. Because like you see him all the time, it's cool, calm, collected. I never heard this man yell in my life.
Yeah.
Never heard this man yell in my life. But you be in a locker room in a whole different situation. I know it's probably like who we saw at school all day versus who y'all saw was two different people.
It's a lot of mental tactics. You know, it's a lot of things that like he do. Like he'll just, for instance, I remember we had a game and he, you know, before the game, the coach, you know, write stuff on the board and all that stuff. He just walked in and walked out. And we just like, do us like that?
Yeah.
So we all getting mad, just like, man, he get, he acting like we just ain't nothing. But it motivated us. And we
go out there,
we performed. So
I always said that being at Wolves, I feel like we should have had, like, the football team would have been better off. We had a coach like
football,
Rosebrock.
Football.
Like, we had a coach that played like, I always felt like Coach Carr should have been the head coach.
Absolutely.
I always felt like that.
Absolutely.
Since I touched that Wolves, Coach Carr should have been number one. And man, shout out to Coach Carr, man.
Shout out Coach Carr.
Should have definitely led Wolves. I don't know if who was the politic behind that one, but I don't know who the hell said Jenkins should coach senior year, but that was the end of that one. That ended that. I should have left then, but that ended that. Now, your best year at Wilson, was that what, 25-6? Y'all were number one division? Was that the record, y'all? Was that the record?
I can't remember the records, but I know we went to the Final Four my senior year.
That was our senior year, right?
That was my senior year.
Who was the big dog on that team? I know you was for sure.
Jasper.
Yeah, Jasper. Oh yeah.
A lot of people don't know he was a Division I athlete. He went to South Carolina.
South Carolina, football.
So he was a football. He wasn't even a basketball guy.
Player, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He was just so athletic.
Yeah, it was crazy. He could, definitely. He when I saw him play, he, like I said, he hooped like an athlete.
Super athlete.
Yeah, he hooped like an athlete.
Crazy.
Like, I don't know if that makes sense, like in basketball term, but he hooped like an athlete.
Yeah, like I'm talking about like dunking off 2 feet. Like,
you feel
outside the paint athlete.
Yeah, he definitely giving them vibes. Yeah. Now, who's your best teammate? I would probably say good. 22.
Honestly, the best basketball player, Cooley was a football player, but Malcolm McNeil.
Shout out to Malcolm. That's crazy. Shout out to Malcolm, man. I almost forgot about Malcolm.
Malcolm was a fluent basketball player.
Malcolm definitely was. I'm talking about on the low. He was like, I feel like he was on the low with it too.
He was on the
like he was like a solid killer. Like he was just smooth with it.
Butter.
Yeah, I definitely go for that.
That's my dog, man.
I can definitely go for that, dog. Now give me. I'm asking you too, but give me your top 5 Wilson like all time excluding your brother.
I was just talking to somebody about this. I got
it could be biased as hell.
Yeah,
it ain't got to be statistical. It just got to be biased. Just watching.
My favorite PT, man.
Okay. Okay.
That's one of my favorites. Number 2, I gotta go Brett. He from the neighborhood.
Okay.
Brett Roberts. Then it just fall off a little bit for me. Number 3, definitely Antonio Lawrence. I enjoy watching him play with bro. Number 4, I go E-Dub. Only because Eric Watts. I go Eric Watts.
Hey man, shout out my boy Dub. My boy coming on next week. He's supposed to be coming on next week.
Shout out Dub, bro.
We're gonna have us a good one though.
I'm gonna say Dub because Dub was the toughest player on that team.
I think Dub was the best shooter at Wilson, hands down.
Absolutely. Half court.
Hands fucking down. I feel like his efficiency, if I can look at his percentage, that shit gotta be on point.
You know what's going on. But the thing is, a lot of people understand on that team, Dub was the muscle. So when Rosebrock needed like something to happen defensively, Dub, I don't.
So technically, my boy was Draymond before Draymond.
Man, Dub was that dude. He one of my favorite players all the time at Wolves.
So do you feel like Doug could have went farther if that role was? Well, I mean, that was always a good role. Like in the NBA, during it, because you always had your enforcers and stuff like that.
But Doug was a football.
But Doug was better off a football player for sure.
He was not. He was knocking people off their feet.
Yeah. They were. Football. I don't believe no college would have let that boy do that. Even if it would have been on basketball, they'd be like, you gotta let you play football too. Yeah. That'd have been on the agreement
for
sure.
Too as a jet.
Yeah, definitely. I met Doug Gilbert. And Doug was dunking in. We was playing team up basketball. Doug, he was dunking in. So even when the points ain't count, you don't count in middle school, but Doug was all dunking in there.
Yeah.
For me, man, my top five. Well, give me your top five.
I'm gonna go Red. Kenny Walker.
Okay.
He was ranked top 20 in the country. I'm gonna definitely go Johnny Johnson. He was before y'all time. And then I gotta throw somebody young on there, so I probably would throw probably Brett.
Okay. I can go for that.
Yeah.
I can go for that. Yeah. So for me, my top five, it might be a little biased, but it's my top five. I got Brandon. Yeah, I got Brandon.
Brandon.
Now I'm going off like being there and like seeing like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going off that. Fidesz for sure.
I got
Fidesz was crazy. Yeah. Fidesz, I'm talking about that was a whole nother level, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to my cuz personally, Markevius Collier. I feel like he was one of the best point, like some of the top point guards that definitely played at Wilson for sure. Because he was definitely past, first, and then he was scoring. So, next to be, I probably say definitely Aaron. I feel like Aaron should have gave us more time though. I love my boy, but I feel like he should have gave us another year. Yeah,
the only reason I didn't put him on the list because he wasn't there.
You feel me? And it's so hard. I'm like, I think I put him on the list because I saw what he did do, and then I saw in my mind I'm like, well, he could have done it.
I got a story about that.
Ray, hold on, what's up? Tell me about it. I want to know. Yeah, go ahead.
No, but so my 9th grade year, Aaron, Alden was there.
Yeah.
10th grade year, Alden was there. So we was going into it was his, I want to say 11th or 12th grade year. Mm-hmm. He was supposed to stay, and we had plans.
Yeah.
But the nigga left me though. But with him leaving though, it let me be.
It let you be you, team. Yeah.
But he left me though. We had big plans, man.
Yeah, y'all would have ran the city. For sure, y'all would have ran the city. I would say for my last, I'll probably say it's definitely out of Brett and Chris Rozier. Yeah, it's definitely out of them too. It's definitely out of them too. Give me a outside a moment for y'all. Give me like your most memorable like Wilson like moment, like basketball moment. Like it ain't got to be dealing with you. It could have been another player. Just something that you ain't like. You remember? You like, bro, I ain't never gonna forget he did that. Or even something somebody else did against Wilson.
Let me think. It's a lot, man. Let me see. I gotta go deep in the memory bank. I say AB. Aaron Bone when he dunked on Montreal at Lee High School. At Wolfson versus Lee when he jumped over.
Yeah. That was a good.
Everybody ran on the court. That was crazy.
That was a good one.
That's probably one of my most fondest memories when AB dunked on him like that.
Yeah. What about you, my boy?
It was definitely their team going to state. Because they ain't really have, like, that was crazy. I think that was Rosebrock's Mona Lisa. Like that's his
hands down, definitely.
That's his.
Because if you look at all the teams he would have had, you would have never guessed that one. Yeah, so I could go for that.
Take that team to Lakeland with Gucci 6 foot playing center.
Yeah.
Like to take that team, I don't think people understand like what type of coach you got to be to get the best out of a team like that. Because if you got players like me on your team and Red and Kenny Walker and Johnny Johnson and Brett and you're supposed to win.
Yeah, you supposed. Yeah,
but see, they had a bunch of guys that were small. Mm-hmm. Larry, Malcolm,
that
Jalen.
might have been the smallest Wilson team I remember.
It probably was.
That might have been the smallest.
It probably was, and like for Rosebrock to take that team to state, that was crazy. Yeah. So that was the team I'm most proudest of. Because they weren't. I mean, it might don't sound right, but I don't feel like they were supposed to be good.
Yeah, but I go for you.
They were. So
yeah, you know I can go for that, dog. I can go for that. I say my most memorable moment. It wasn't it was actually against Wilson. That was the sad part, but I remember you probably were there too because I didn't know you did, but you probably were there. You might have been little. Yeah. Wilson versus ACD.
At UNF?
No, at Wilson.
I heard about that game. I was in Mexico. I was in Mexico when that game happened. I heard it. Road Rock called me after the game, though.
Hey, boy, listen. Listen. Shout out to Ray, because Ray was a great. I think Ray was a great big. Shout out to Ray, but that was, like you said, every dog got his day.
Absolutely.
Bro, I remember sitting in the stands, bro, and it was crazy because that was my freshman year. I wasn't even at Wilson. I was at Parker Hill. I was 09.
You got the Wilson in 09?
I got the Wilson.
06?
Probably 07.
Okay.
Yeah. I got the Wilson like 07. So when I got the Wilson, I went there my freshman year. So I was just at the game because my cousin, my Marquis didn't play. So we had the game. Bro, I remember that it was so packed because I'm like, damn, it's swollen here. It's like East End Wilson. So it's super swollen. Man, I don't remember I don't remember what the play. I don't know if Brad Cat was coming down court. Ray was down there. And I remember him, and it was crazy because I remember, I never forget this, bro. I remember him like slow with it first. Like, and he was coming down slow, and I'm like, okay, maybe he waiting for everybody else. And I guess he saw Ray down there. And now I know, all I seen him take off. And I said, ain't no way. And when that trucker went up there and did that shit, bro, I remember the whole gym went. Man, I don't care if you was to the ACD. If you was just a fan of basketball, you just had to respect that. You just had to respect that. It was nasty, though. That probably my biggest Wilson. I mean, it's some other big moments. I probably say one of my other ones, probably E-Dub, though, for sure. Every time E-Dub, when he's there, you know what I'm saying?
From deep, too.
Deep, bro. I'm talking about he don't even care yakking that bit, dog. I'm talking about coming down before. I'm talking about my Doug was what's your boy from Coach Carter? Cruz. Doug was Cruz before Cruz, my boy. I'm telling you. So let me ask you about this. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about the basketball and do-ball right now. That's what I do right now. What's your how you feel about the state of where we at right now in the city? Do you feel, we kind of trying to match up a little better with some of the I know it's some cities that's untouched when it comes to like high school basketball, like they reps and stuff like that. But do you feel like we moving into that right, better steps with it, better direction?
Nah, I think the city in bad shape just because it's too many voices right now. I think when I was coming up and when he was coming up, there were only a couple voices that you would listen to.
Mm-hmm.
But now we got 30 AAU teams, 27 of them coached by people who never played basketball. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think a lot of the kids just don't understand what it takes. You know what I'm saying? Because even today, before I came here, I had trained like 25 kids today, and a few of them hadn't trained with me before, and they were just like, what is this? Like, they looking like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, bro, this is what it takes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know and it's crazy, though, because, these are people who've been playing basketball for years, and it's like they've never done a 3-man weave. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, fundamental stuff. You can't make a left-hand layup. Like, what you been doing with these
past couple years? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what have y'all been working on? So it's just so much. I think it's just oversaturated right now with a lot of bad basketball, and I think that's putting our city in bad shape.
That's real. What you saying that? What are your what do you feel like the best step into how they can move forward on like trying to better it a little bit?
I think it won't. I don't.
Coming from somebody who know what it takes.
Yeah. I don't think it can really get better, and I don't necessarily want it to, because I respect the hustle aspect of it. Like, a lot of these young black men, you know what I'm saying, that run these AAU teams, and it's an opportunity for them to make $10,000-$15,000 in a summer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
But don't expect this city to be up there with them other cities where, you know what I'm saying, everybody kind of knows if you don't play for this team or that team, you need to go back to the lab and work.
Yeah.
Here, if you're not playing for this team or that team, you got 20 other teams to choose from, 20 bad coaches. But I'm not mad at the hustle aspect of basketball.
Yeah.
But people, because it ain't nothing wrong with it. Does it hurt some of the kids who maybe could make it? Yeah. But what about all these young black men who get to be on a team for the summer who could have been breaking in my car or picking up bad hobbies or getting somebody pregnant? You know what I'm saying? So basketball does so much good for the people who may not necessarily pursue it as a career, but it does so much positive for them that I I don't even want to put negative connotations around it being so much basketball. But as far as your question, with us being a top level talent city, because of that, we not gonna be that.
So now, if you can't give me if you can't give credit, give me your top 5 like high school programs right now. That's kind of at least in a good, it's trying to make it into a good direction.
Well, wherever James Collins is at, gonna be a good program.
Okay.
Because of the way he works kids and his expectations.
Mm-hmm.
He just took the job at Oakleaf. This will be his first year, but they automatically a top program now. Because I know what they're gonna be doing from day to day.
Yeah.
Jackson High School with Byron still is. Impact still is with Ben. Providence will always be because they're gonna recruit the top players.
Yeah.
And I'll probably throw Tecoy in there.
Okay.
Tecoy Creek. St. Johns County is up and coming with basketball because their parents can afford it. A lot of those kids out there in St. Johns, they train 5-6 days a week. They meet with 3 and 4 different trainers playing in all these leagues because, basketball ain't what it used to be where it was, kids like me just playing at the park 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
Now it's more so to be elite, you have to be able to afford to be elite because you can't just if I had a son, I can't just drop him off at the park like my dad did me and be like, go hoop. Where you gonna hoop at? Ain't nobody playing outside.
Yeah,
you know what I feel me?
Yeah.
If you're not meeting with a Will or this trainer or that organization and you're not paying to do it, what you doing?
That's the game, dog. I mean, you speaking that shit, so that's the game.
For sure.
Well, you speaking that shit, that's the game for sure. Now, what should any top players we should be looking at coming out for the next year or so? Or, anybody on your radar right now that you give a shout out to?
I mean, everybody at Providence. I think a lot of people know my favorite player is Markel over at UC. Yeah, Markel like that, man, because he just the thing I hate to sound like that old guy on the porch, but the thing I don't like is these kids just don't seem to have that much passion no more. Like they don't play hard. I left every game with cramps in my jersey dripping wet. I go see kids play now, they barely sweating at the end of a game. But every time I seen Markel on the basketball court, he giving it 175%. You know what I'm saying? I and no disrespect to the kid who got it from Providence, but I almost thought Markel should have got player of the year last year. Just because he had so much responsibility. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right, so I want to get a little bit into the Will Holloman challenge, man. For the people who don't know, tell them what it is for the people who don't have an idea what's going on.
So it's a one-on-one tournament for $5,000. What we do is we take 16 guys. They play 5-minute one-on-one games. There's a 3 dribble limit.
Okay. Make it work.
Yeah.
Make it work.
Yeah. The money's here.
Yeah.
So, and not to say my business is very successful, but I feel like the reason why aspects of my business are successful is because I always look into me being a basketball player and what I would have wanted somebody to do for me.
Yeah.
So my 5 to 7 year olds, when I was young, what did I want? A low rim that I could shoot on. So that's why it's so many kids in that league because they play on a little rim. Teenagers, what they need? Work hard. I want to work hard. That's why that part of it. With adults, what would you want as an adult? Well, as an adult, you don't want to be broke.
Yeah, facts.
You feel me? So it go 5 bands. And it ain't all the money in the world, but at the same time, it's something for your talent.
Yeah.
An opportunity. Because all that, let's see who the best player in the city is, let's rank the best players. As an adult, that don't matter.
That don't matter to me,
Because when I got a certain age and people coming up to me in the store, at the mall, or wherever I'm at, say, "Oh, Will, you so raw." If I got $18 in my pocket,
fact.
Well, I give a damn about you thinking.
Shit, that's how I feel about the podcast, but I'm like, I'm like, man, I ain't making no real money off this yet, man.
It's coming.
Yeah,
it's
you know
coming.
What I'm saying? I need 100. I've been looking at the views. Jokers be having 100,000 a week. I said, Jokers be over here telling me I'm doing a good job. Where, man? I'm trying to figure out. But I respect that. No, it's the process. Yeah,
it's a
process.
But with things of that nature, like with basketball especially, that stuff is cool.
Yeah.
People patting you on the back, but here goes some money.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Now, what was the inspiration behind just creating it, period?
TPC.
Oh, okay. That
So
was just,
yeah, the golf. Like I said, when I found out like sponsors are giving them 50K, 25K, 30K.
Exactly.
These, and you got what 100 sponsors giving you 10K, 20K, 30K.
Yeah.
Now I'm not on that level.
Yeah.
But they do it for community engagement, and the money is there. So these banks and these law offices, first of all, they have budgets for marketing. They have budgets for community engagement, community relationships. So I'm like, I'm the community. Here go a relationship.
Yeah.
So,
and you showing up to the door with it too. So I respect that.
Yeah.
I like how you put like the grind to it. You're not just it ain't all just talk like, hey, this is what I'm doing. Like you actually out here, like telling, you know what I'm saying, putting it in people's face. I love that. Yeah, I love that. So where now you speak on, so how hard is the preparation for Will Holloman Challenge tournament? Like how hard is what's the preparation for like getting the venue, like, or getting the sponsors? Like how does it usually run?
It's a lot. That's why like at this time,
without giving nobody the game, because you're laying in your
I give people the game. But at this time it's like, damn, I'm kind of ready for this shit to be over. What right before the event, I'm always like that. But because it is a lot. Because I don't have no team. Like my team is right here on this couch. I feel you on that. It's a lot of organizations and a lot of events that are smaller than mine that have teams. They got marketing teams. They got street teams. They got, you know what I'm saying? This is it right here. Like, you feel me? So we got to get the players. We got to get the venue. We got to raise the money. We got to put people in the seats. We got to market. I got to go get. When I leave here, I'm going to pick up some more flyers. Like, feel me? Like I'm the muscle and the hustle.
I go for that, dog. What my boy said on there, I love the game. I love the hustle. I like that. That's what I felt like just now. I feel like we were sitting on the couch rapping just now. I like that, dog. So what number tournament we on right now?
This might be the fifth one, but I've had derivatives. Like we did a couple of ladies' nights, 2-on-2.
Yeah.
I did a street ball. I don't know why, but I did a street ball a few months ago. So, but I think this is the fifth one.
Okay. I like that. Now give me what's the top 3 winners since you done did it?
Well, Travis got to be number 1 because he done won 2 times.
Oh, back to back. Oh, you got a double one back to back.
He won twice, so he got to be number 1. But Luke Abdul played for the South Sudan national team. Edward Sanchez is who made us popular. Okay. Because as an event coordinator, he did exactly what we needed him to do, and that's beat everybody that was good. A no-name Spanish guy that nobody knew, that nobody was talking about, that nobody was posting about, came in and beat everybody.
That's crazy.
And that's good for business. Because it make it feel like, bro, you might come
man, you anybody can do it. Yeah. Okay.
If he can, so.
I like that because it killed the politics of it. Like, it's like,
exactly.
It's only this type of person win. I don't want to, but it killed the politics of it. I like that. It's raw. I like that. You on to something, my boy. You definitely on to something. I like that. Now, what's the you probably ain't gonna want to tell me, but what's the worst beat down you've seen in the tournament?
Oh, that boy from Orlando got beat 12-0 by Ty. And he drove this is the crazy part about it. He want to fight me.
Nah, wait a minute. Did he come talking shit though? At least?
No, well, after.
Oh, after. Okay.
Cause I posted on somebody he know page that suggested me to take him.
Oh, okay.
Man, we don't bring that shit up here no more. We ain't bringing up nobody else from that city. And he was like, "When I see you, nigga," I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But he got beat. My boy got
beef in the street by that. That's crazy.
He got beat 12.
You gonna need security in a minute, my boy. The bigger this keep getting, my boy. Some of these boys be in they feeling about that basketball, my boy.
Yeah, they do. But it's equal opportunity. Everybody, this $5,000 that I'm gonna lay on the court, anybody can get it. So
now you can't necessarily do that for you can't do a high school one because money is on the okay.
I can, but I have to be NIL certified. And that takes a lot of legal actions. And I said, I ain't got no team. I ain't doing all that.
Yeah. It's gonna get to that point though. I like that, my boy. Yeah, it gotta get to that point though. I like that. Now what's for the upcoming tournament? Any special matchups we should be looking out for? Anybody you got coming big, dog? You need to he might who your favorite right now? Well, you don't like to give favorites?
Nah, I don't have a favorite, but I'll say this, and I'll let
I know Jay got a favorite. But I know Jay got a favorite.
This is gonna be the best one because the last few years, it was all guys in my era. This is all new. All these guys jumping out the gym, they in their 20s.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? They fresh out of school, hungry.
Okay,
so I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna sell this event. I'm gonna be very honest. There are 12 guys that can win this tournament playing, and that's never happened before. If I'm being honest, if I'm not selling the tournament no more, if I'm just talking to you man to man, being honest, last year it was 3 people that could have won. The year before that, it was maybe 5.
Okay.
And the year before that, it was maybe 3. This year it's 12.
Okay. That's why I had to tell you, you don't got no. Jay, you got a runner? You got a runner? They don't mind telling me.
I mean, I ain't really got no, like, because like you say, a lot of these dudes new.
Yeah.
So they younger. So, you know, me being 32, these dudes, like, you know, they between like 20 and 26.
Well, he go good with my boy. Why you ain't never jumped in though?
What'd you say?
Why you ain't never jumped in though?
Nah, man. I'm on the other side of life, man. Nah, these dudes will tear me up. But But nah, man, it's like you say though, it's gonna be interesting though for sure.
I can't wait though. I gotta come get a seat.
Yeah,
I need one of the VIP seats. Is that where you sit is that where you sit like in the front?
$60, bro.
Is that where you sit like where on the floor, right?
$60.
Okay, bad.
Get you on the floor.
Yeah, I need that.
$60 to get you on the floor.
Yeah, I bring my cameraman through.
There you go.
Can I come do some content? Can I do some content?
1,000%. You can do whatever you want. You buy that seat.
Say
that's what I
less
tell
then.
people. You on the floor, you do what you want.
Say less then. Man, he didn't walk though. He gonna have to get. We gonna have to set that one up. Now go ahead and tell people, you know, the date. You know, everybody knows. You know.
August 8th, doors open at 6. We at San Jose Prep. $10 at the door. We prefer cash, but we also take Cash App and Venmo.
Okay. Y'all be on the lookout. What's the future? So what's your idea for a future of the tournament? Like what's the end game for it?
Having a title sponsor. I've been in talks with Monster Energy, Florida Blue, Vostar. You know, just somebody taking it over financially completely. Where all I have to do is the leg work.
With you on that one, boy.
Once we do that,
I tell Mav all the time, the dream is to walk into the studio, do what I need to do, and get the hell on.
Right.
Right. Everybody else set it up. Don't do nothing else.
And the money is there, man. Like you know, I want to be clear. I'm nowhere near this with what they gave me, but like I know the same people who cut my checks for Monster Energy cut Ice Cube's checks, and I know what they give him.
Yeah, facts, exactly.
You feel me? So
he ain't cheap. So I know, so you know the money though.
Yeah, so it's just, you know, getting one of these big organizations or corporations just to kind of take it over.
Okay, I can't wait to see the end part of that, bro. I really do, bro. I like the vibe. I like where you're going with it. I can't wait to see that. We don't got nothing like that. Like you in your own lane right now, so I love that, dog. So we're gonna go to this part, man. Well, you know, as we get close to the end, man, I'm gonna call this segment, man. You know, NBA shit talk. And I couldn't wait to get your ass on my damn show. And you already know what I'm about to say. Hold on before I do it, y'all. Hold on, Kevin. Hold on before I do it real quick. Hold on.
Oh man.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on before I do it. R.P. Kobe, but you know we put talk about Brown real quick. What's up, my boy? What's your beef with my boy? What's up with your beef with my boy?
You know, LeBron a clown for real.
Hold on.
Clown for real.
Because I'm trying to get big and I want my boy to see me one day. Yeah. So I want my boy to see this one day. Yeah. I'm not finna let this man down you like that, my boy. Right, so what's up? What's going on?
He a clown in real life.
What you mean?
So like all right, so I was blessed with AAU. I always played with the number 1 player in the country.
Okay.
I played AAU with Antonio Lawrence, with Lee Bulls, and I played Team Nike with Amari Stoudemire.
Okay.
He was ranked number 1 in the country after Red fell down a little bit. So I was at all these tournaments with Bron, and he just a clown, bro. Like,
what you mean?
So, like, for example, like
this man a walking superhero. What you talking about?
He is a superhero. And I done told everybody I know, and you can ask anybody who know me. When I used to call back home, I used to be like, boy, this kid from Ohio is the best. Ask any of my homeboys. If you see any of my homeboys in the street, be like, what 20 years ago, 25, 30 years ago, what did Will used to say about Bron? This is the best athlete I ever seen in my life. But he act like a girl all the time. Like,
what?
For example, I'll give you an example. So we was I forgot where we was at. We was in Virginia at some tournament. I was with Amari with Team Nike. And so like all these games, you know, he'll score like 11 points, 13 points, 15 points. Like nothing. He would never go crazy.
Yeah.
So like they'll keep passing him the ball and he'll just keep passing it away. Just keep passing it away. So he'll walk over to all where the coach is at and stuff and be like, I don't care about scoring, guys. Just get like I'm like.
So how that make money? But
why you gotta come over here
it was a testament of the rest of his career. He never really cared about scoring.
But say this to your team, bro. Like imagine if all the coaches over there and I'm standing over there like, I don't care about scoring, extra loud, like I just want to win. Like, bro, this AAU. Everybody's here to see you.
Man.
And you passing the ball, bro?
I think that's a bit terrible judgment from when he was young, man. That's crazy,
but
man.
not when listen, with great power comes great responsibility.
Okay, so we got a whole hurricane about to come in here. That's crazy. So who's on your rush? Give me your basketball round Rushmore.
Kobe.
Okay.
MJ.
Okay.
Larry Bird.
Okay.
Kareem. Tim Duncan.
What about you, my boy?
I got to go Iverson, Kobe.
Okay.
KD.
KD?
Yeah. I'm a KD fan.
KD?
I'm sorry, man. We'll never see nothing like
KD.
We'll never see nothing like.
You giving me grief about LeBron, and this man just said KD?
We'll never see nothing like KD. It's Steph. They're my top.
We about to see another KD.
Who?
Wemby.
Nah. He can't shoot.
He gonna get that shot together. I mean, he ain't draining. He ain't that bad at it now. Okay, and that's it?
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
All right, so for me, I got to do LeBron, the greatest of all time.
Yes, sir.
The greatest of all time. It should be LeBron, but you know what I'm saying? But yeah, follow, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say LeBron, MJ, Shaq, and I'm gonna say AI. For me, AI, I feel like AI brought culture and swag to the game.
He did.
And I don't think nobody could have did that. Like it was like that. I feel like Shaq was the most dominant we ever gonna see. Most winning. Jordan. And I just feel like LeBron is all around just, all of it.
It was manipulated. Like,
here he go.
I mean, it was manipulated.
Here he goes. What do you mean manipulated?
I mean, he went to play with the best players. Like he rigged the deck. So it's like, bro, you better win. You know what I'm saying? And he ruined basketball.
What?
He ruined it. He ruined it.
Man, hold on.
He
The
ruined
disrespect.
the entire NBA, bro.
How?
Because he made it a microwave league where everybody was year by year trying to create a championship team instead of, Reggie Miller staying in Indiana, Karl Malone staying in Utah.
But I feel like for where the game is now, it ain't gonna be able to last like that.
It would just been more competitive. It would have been top heavy.
I feel like, for me personally, I feel like we ruined the game of basketball and pertaining to that, AAU.
Yeah.
So the culture at AAU, it creep right into the NBA. It's the culture at AAU creep right into high school. It's in high school, it's in college, it's in the pros. I want to play with the best now.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I don't like how you be putting it on my boy.
No, he did though. He did that because he was the first superstar to do it. You know what I'm saying? So in his prime. So
I mean, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But I feel like after what he had to go through in Cleveland, he deserved to be right.
What Mike had to go through in
what you mean? What Mike had to go through?
Detroit.
Man, Mike was out here hooping against plumbers, man. You're not finna keep getting my boy too much. As far as when it comes to NBA career, who you think had it harder? Because you can't say Jordan had it harder than LeBron.
I absolutely had it harder
than
LeBron, bro. The game was just different. See, when David Stern went back and changed the rules.
Well, you was better than half the NBA back then.
Well, when David Stern changed the rules, he said, I want things to be entertaining. It got easier. That's all.
I don't like the disrespect, man. I hope when my boy retire, I get a nice long out post to be like, because you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Years ago, I wouldn't even see myself wearing nothing Kobe. I hated Kobe to death. But when he retired, right. and then that night, I remember that night watching, and then they started replaying everything. I'm like, damn. Yeah. I wasted my whole time hating this man. This man really was great. Like, he really was like that. I hope everybody who hated LeBron get that same feeling. As they play them clips of just domination for decades.
It ain't gonna happen.
Man. So give me this. No injury. I got a good question. If no injuries in place, who got the better career out of D-Rose, T-Mac, or Greg Oden?
Greg Oden, because the big guy going, you know what I'm saying, dominate a little easier than that.
So Heather Greg Oden way better.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I could go for that. I mean, I did see what D-Rose did, but I feel like that was, like I said, the way he played. I feel like the way D Rose played, we should have known that Russell Westbrook was gonna do the same thing.
Right.
Like I feel like that level of like how that is. I feel like Josh starting to do that now.
That don't last long.
It don't. I feel like all that running up there.
It's never
like,
lasted long.
Yeah, I like. That's why I like Anthony Edwards. I feel like he's like he can do that, but he's also learning like he didn't learn to transition into the game. I don't feel like your boy Jordan did that yet. I don't think he's elevated his game to be other than like that next Westbrook. Like, and then like I said, you didn't have too many injuries now, so all that running up trying to dunk on somebody, that worked for the regular season. But I mean, when you get into the post game, it don't get no easier than that unless it's a fast break. So okay. What about you, my boy? Who you think out of that three or out of that four?
You said Grant
Hill? Three. I said D Rose, T Mac, Greg Oden. If no injuries was in play.
Yeah, I definitely say probably D Rose.
He was that boy. Yeah, he was that guy though.
He was special, and he was from Chicago. So.
I hated that for him though. If anybody deserved to have a good career, it was definitely him.
Absolutely.
Especially when he came back and did that 50-point game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was good for the game though. That was good for the game though. So in the next 5 years, who y'all feel like gonna be the face of the NBA?
Next 5 years, probably Wemby.
Think Wemby?
Yeah, I say Wemby. I think he will be.
I feel like his approach to the game is there. His dedication there. So I mean, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, I be wanting to push for Ant so bad. Ant one of my favorite players.
But he can't be the face because of his off the court.
Yeah, he don't want to, and he's verbally he don't want to. So you can't make somebody do something they don't want to do.
They used to have to want to be the face because that's how you got rich.
Yeah,
but now these contracts are so big,
making you so rich. Like, why would I want to be the face?
I don't need Bubblicious and
Wheaties and ball. I don't need none of that. Fruity Pebbles like Ron. I don't need none of that.
$300 million from my organization,
and the kids love me regardless. So it is a different ball game now. It take like you said. I think your boy solidified. We said Wemby. He might have solidified that when the report came that he wouldn't do an endorsement with the soda company because he don't believe in kids drinking soda. So I'm like, that's a great face of the NBA. You feel me? So I can go for that. So man, I appreciate you for coming on, man. It was good, man. I appreciate y'all coming on. I know y'all boys busy, man. You want to give the people another, rundown of the tournament coming up, the date, time, place.
So $60 if you're a boss like this man. $60 will get you on the floor.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? And $10 at the door. August 8th. Doors open at 6:00. Just come out in peace. JSO in full effect. Just come enjoy the show.
All right. Any special shout outs to anybody for the tournament? Anybody that you want to give a shout out to?
Man, a shout out to all the sponsors that made it happen, man. All this because without the money, without the money, it don't happen. So when you come in and you see all them banners on the wall, them the people that made it happen.
Yeah, I respect that.
And lastly, rest in peace, Chris Painter Jones, man. Yeah, CPJ, man. He great dude, man. He did a lot of work with us. Yeah. Great dude, man. Gone too soon.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate y'all boys coming on through. I know y'all agree. We're gonna give a special shout out to one more people, Piccadilly. Yeah.
Piccadilly, man.
Found of Piccadilly, man. They need to bring it back, man. They need to get it together, man. They need to get it there. If you ain't never had that Piccadilly, you don't know. You don't really know what it's like, man. This I remember. I probably was in elementary school, man. Took a trip to the Underground Railroad in Atlanta. But they took the Piccadilly, boy, that was the best. Hey, that was back in this is early 2000s. So you gotta think about Piccadilly early 2000s. Yeah, it was on something. It was on something. So man, but I appreciate it, man. One more thing, man. What's up, man? Let me host one of these tournaments, man. I want to host one of these tournaments, man.
You can host the next one.
I would love that, man. What's
winner?
Can we do a regular? Do you got a regular tournament coming in? That was just a regular average Joe.
Yeah, that's the street ball.
Oh, that's the street ball. Yeah. I want to do that one.
December.
I want to do that one.
You done?
Is it cut? Because I want to be. Is it X-rated cut though?
Yeah.
That's the one I want to do.
It's no sponsors.
That's the one I want to do. Because I'm talking hella shit.
Yeah, it's done.
We had a whole thing.
Yeah, we had a.
That's the one I want to motherfucking do.
We had a brawl.
That's the one I want to do. BoatTalk want to take over that one. I definitely want to do that.
It's done.
I was one. I'm like, damn. I was like, damn. I need to do a street one again. That's the one I want to do. I was like, I want to do. I like the sponsor one. Them good. I want to sit on the sideline and look good. Yeah. When people come, they're like, oh, that's a podcast guy. Okay, nice to meet you. You know what I'm saying? I can put that face on. Yeah. But that street one.
Yeah.
Boy, I mean, listen, I'm gonna be making motherfuckers feel some type of way, boy. Please let me do it.
You can come set up at this one. It's just stream it to your old situation.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the street ball one is whatever.
Yeah.
But this one, I got Vistar in the building. If you got your mic on and you talking to your camera, man, you come pull up.
Man, we gotta see it. We gotta see what we can get with that. Yeah, they got the
Do your thing.
That's gonna be dope. That'd be too big.
Sure.
I appreciate y'all for coming on, man. It's love. Absolutely. Hey, man, I like to give my people their flowers, man. I love what y'all doing in the city, man. It's big, it's major. Y'all keep doing everything, man. I hope God bless it to be everything y'all see fit for it to be, man. So, man, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Holloman, man. Be back at it again, man. I love y'all. Shout out to them boys for coming through. Y'all already know where to be at. August 8th, right? August 8th. Y'all already know to be, man. BoatTalk gonna be in the building now. So, man, next one with that hood one, coming to a street near you, my boy. Straight up.